Our next team is from Italy, Zoe Bianchi and Danielle Basile.
And Zoe and Danielle, just looking at the results from the rhythm dance, it's theirs to secure with the silver medal as they skate to Moonlight Sonata. Italy's Zoe Bianchi and Danielle Basile showcasing. It was so interesting because immediately as this team started their free dance, this beautiful music of Moonlight Sonata, the ice coverage into their 1 foot turns was so impressive that I just felt confident that the judges would have to reward them from the skating skills perspective, that the immediate awareness of blade and control of the blade would put them into a comfortable lead over anything that we've seen thus far. I don't think it was the optimal skate or the most polished skate, but I think the best skaters thus far.
Yeah, I think their rhythm dance was better for them than this one. This is great dance and great music and great choreography, no question. But they have great levels here. The 1 foot level 3s, the twizzles level 4s, the diagonal steps level 3s. The panel is consistent. They're a little bit more, I don't want to say lenient, but a little bit higher scores than we've seen in the past. As we take a look at the straight line lift here, that's in the level 4. And their GOEs on all their technical elements is quite high. So that's where they're going to really rack up the points.
Yeah, and it is so often, and my desire to articulate how the teams can push the judges to give them more points. If you look at their ankles, in terms of skating skills, you won't notice it in the twizzles because they don't really want to have deep edges in any twizzle, but in between, their ankles work at a greater gradient and angle to the ice, just pressing their ankles to create the flow and create the glide, and that's why the skating skills for this team are near the 7s, which has not been something that we've seen thus far. This rotation lift works so well with the music, as did this little hop, difficult exit.
Yeah. They have some nice little moves that are detailed nuances working with a particular note or a phrase.
An interesting choreographer, Luca Lenotti, is being involved again, and Valtteri Rizzo has been the coach behind the skating skills for so many great Italian ice dance teams, and great to see that some of the other great ice dance champions of the past, like Luca, are now giving the choreography as well. So the teamwork is kind of a safe bed for getting all aspects covered in Italian ice dance.
And this is the time that we said Walter is quite, and I spoke to him after, I said the only time you're really quiet and focused, because he's such a hilarious guy, he's a great personality, is when he's looking at the screen waiting for those marks. You can see him. He's so intense. But the rest of the time, for the people that know him, a wonderful personality. He could host a late night show. He's so funny and so caring for everybody. So he's a real delight.
But interestingly, his wife, who he coaches with, Brunhild, she was at an event, maybe it was in Varese, and whilst he's very enigmatic and engaging and charismatic, I think when his wife's around, she's the boss too.
Yeah, he knows
not immune to that.
He knows when to back off.
All good fun.
Yes, absolutely. Now he's ready. Let's see. The scores, 88.89. That is first in the free dance. There he goes. Okay, now he's back. And then the total competition score, 149.64 as Zoe and Danielle take the lead. One team to come. They've got the silver minimum, of course, but there is a good 5-point lead for our next team, Amber and Samuel, after the rhythm dance.
Next is